Florida at the Fort Lauderdale Boat Show. It is the land of the free and the home of the sports fisher and the multi-outboard centre console. Don't worry if you couldn't make it to the show. We're here on the ground. We're going to go around the pontoons, give you a feel for this incredible, biggest on-water show in the world, show you some of the world debuts, and of course, tell you about the boats that we've got full tours of coming to the channel. Let's get going. I'm Jack Haynes. Welcome to YachtBuyer. Before we get into it though, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit subscribe, hit the bell icon, and you'll never miss another tour like this one. Dutch shipyard Lekker here at Fort Lauderdale. These things are built in Amsterdam. They've got two boats here. The first one is this absolutely crazy sloop that will do 50 knots. These things are supposed to piddle around the Dutch waterways doing about 8 knots. No, they put 370 horsepower in it. It will do 50 knots. And I've seen videos of it ramping over waves. It's absolutely insane. Over here, we've got the 44. This is a bit like a mullet, which is business at the front, party at the back. This is business underneath, party on the top. This hull is from a Dutch search and rescue vessel, fully planing, all aluminium, tough as old boots, but then a real proper party platform on top. It's a really cool concept. We've got a full tour of it coming to the channel. Here's something you're only really going to see at an American boat show. We're next to MTI. This thing here will do 125 miles an hour, courtesy of a pair of 500 horsepower Mercury engines. It's got 8 seats, just something for you to go and scare the crap out of yourself with. The one next to it is a little bit more family friendly. It's still got 2,250 horsepower, but a little bit more living space. Oh, it'll do 80 miles an hour, only in America. It wouldn't be a US boat show without a visit to Viking. They're here with all their big sports fishers on display and their fast centre consoles, the Valhallas. Unfortunately, they won't let us tour one, but we did manage to sneak cameraman Ed on board the 80 convertible earlier on, so we'll give you a few cutaways to show you what they're like on board. Please let us on board, Viking. I just had to stop and show you the Venus Speedster by 7 Seas. They are inspired by the Porsche Speedster, and you can see that throughout the design. The shape, the clean lines, even the grille they've got on the bow. They're really beautiful little things, but they aren't just toys. These will do 56 miles an hour if you put the Mercury 350 V8 inside, or you can put an electric motor and you'll do 25 miles an hour. Either way, I can't think of many more elegant ways to move around the Florida waterways. This right here is the brand new flagship of the Beneteau Antares range. It's the Antares 12 and it's having its global debut here at Fort Lauderdale. It's an interesting boat this, triple or double engines, 3 cabins on board, 40 feet and around $680,000 base US. Behind me is the Sunreef 80 Eco Power. The interesting thing about this, doesn't have any engines. It has generators that work as range extenders, but this is an all-electric 80-foot power catamaran. Theoretically, it will do 150 nautical miles at 6 knots on electric power alone. It's got solar panels glassed into the sides and the top. It's a really interesting concept, and we've got a full tour coming to the channel very, very soon. This is the Canados Gladiator 493, something a little bit different here at Fort Lauderdale. Think of it as an American sports fisher with a little bit of Italian flair. They're built in Rome, they're completely customizable. This one's got triple 600 horsepower Mercury V12s, top speed of 55 knots. It's absolutely littered with carbon fiber. It's a really cool piece of kit. We've got a full tour coming along to the channel very soon, so keep an eye out for that. Riviera has its US debut of this, the 585 SUV. It's a 3-cabin, 20-metre, 35-knot offshore cruising machine. It's a really impressive bit of kit, this, and we've got a full tour of it coming up, so look out for that. This is the Nordhaven N63, and a lot of the time on boats this size we're talking about sunbathing space, folding platforms, hot tubs, TVs. Not on a Nordhaven. What we talk about here is fuel capacity, 30,000 litres, cruising speed 6 knots, range 3 to 3,500 nautical miles on a 60-foot motor yacht. If you want to go places, if you want to travel the world, then you need a Nordhaven. The big news from the UK is that Sunseeker is here with its new Ocean 182. It actually launched this at Newport Beach, but it's down here in South Florida, and crucially, it's next to the 90 Ocean, which it's based on. So when we tour this later on, we can show you side by side where the differences lie. It's a really cool new concept. Look out for the full tour. This is the Sunseeker Predator 75, and it may be based on the old 74, but they've made so many changes, it effectively feels like a completely different boat. The headlines for you. It is 75 foot long, it's got 2,800 horsepower, will top out at 40 knots, 3 or 4 cabins on the lower deck. This is Sunseeker doing what it does best. We are on board the Sanlorenzo 500 Explorer Arrow. She's a 47-metre Explorer yacht, steel hull, aluminium superstructure, and she is a proper toy box. We've got the usual stuff like a Williams tender, jet skis, sea bobs, that sort of thing. Oh, we've also got a helicopter and a personal submarine. This thing is something totally different, and we've got an all-access pass. Come over to Fort Lauderdale Boat Show Super Yacht Village to shoot a tour of this, the Beneteau B.Yond 37 metre Never Say Never. This is a really interesting yacht, 37 metres with the gross tonnage closer to a 50-metre yacht, 4 decks, steel hull, hybrid propulsion system. It's all going on, and we've got a full tour coming to the channel very soon. Thanks very much for watching that video. Keep an eye out for all of this Fort Lauderdale content coming to the channel very soon. If you want to watch more now though, click on the boxes on screen.